or whatever they want to describe it. Let's go on to the phone line and speak to Abaloko. She is head of public relations at the University of Professional Studies here in Accra, also known as the UPSA, to speak to us about why the school is introducing, or the school has introduced, a dress code and the pushbacks that have come in as a result of the implementation of this whole code. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. Thank you very much for your time.
Good evening, Sammy. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. First of all, one may ask, why was there a need for the school to introduce a dress code for students?
I would like to correct you on that point. This isn't a new policy regarding the dress code. The policy on our dress code is in the student handbook, which has been in existence since 2018. And prior to that, this dress code existed generations ago. This year will be 60 years, and the institution has had this code which guides the way students should dress on campus.
So it's been done already, but then it was the enforcement.
Yes. So in the last couple of weeks, the university noticed that there has been a little lax in the compliance with the dress code. And so the dean of students had engaged the students through notice, reminding them of the need to adhere to the code that ensures that students are properly dressed for lectures and also representing and actually living the culture that the university is trying to instill in the students, ready for the world of work.
The allegation or the misgiving has been the implementation or the enforcement of this new code, because yesterday, for instance, we saw videos, viral videos of how these members of the task force that you have set to ensure that there's compliance were handling this whole exercise. I'm sure it has come to your attention, and what do you make of these complaints about it?
Yes, I would admit that as seen in the viral video, yesterday steps were taken, and university condemns the way a member of staff, part of the compliance team, went about as seen in the video. And so he himself indeed concedes that I think he was over exuberant, in trying to enforce compliance. So he's actually apologized to the said students seen in the video verbally, and he's also written formally to apologize to the young lady. The university also has taken steps and has apologized to the lady, engaged her, and presently providing her with counseling support. I know this is a new student at level 100 students, and we suspect as a university may be going through some trauma. So we are making counseling support available to her to support her. What else has been done is that the university will continue to ensure and enforce compliance with the dress code. However, this will be done in a dignified and respectful way that it should have been done. So, encouraging the team, and we are giving them training, supporting them on how they should go about it, so that we are living the values of the university, which is respect, of integrity, and of service.
I have in front of me a statement you issued this afternoon, and it says management is reviewing the dress code enforcement? If you say you are reviewing, what exactly do you mean?
This document has been in existence, this present one, since 2018. I do not think that we are going to veer off totally from what exists. But as somebody told me today, times have changed. And so we hear you. We would, the documents, a living document, will go through a review process. That process has started, but as that is done, we would take what is there and replace it with engagement with the students, student leaders, and all stakeholders too. We have a student dress code. Actually, is the total student handbook that would undergo the review. So the compliance for sticking to our dress code, the one that says on Mondays students should dress professionally in a suit, in a tie, belted with a shoes, that will not change. With the ladies wearing either a trouser, a suit, and formal, that would stay Mondays. What we are saying that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we relieve you of the suits. Wear your white shirt or blue short sleeve shirts, well ironed with your trousers, either blue black trousers or black ones. That is what is in the student handbook, right? And so those ones, I do not think that we would vary it too much. In line with the national policy on the Friday wear, we allow students to wear their Friday traditional wear on Fridays. And sometimes we have the faculties themselves having their ceremonial wear, which the students use. But, you know, just on Thursday, I met a young lady who virtually, I wouldn't say naked because on radio, with a tank top with a belly showing with all sorts of rings around her navel. And I do not think that as a professional university, those are the things that we like to see. That students are coming to class with bathroom slippers. I do not believe that that is the kind of students that we want to see on the UPSA campus and students that we are preparing for the world of work. No.
In as much as I've heard a number of people supporting this enforcement, there are many who also say that it's an university, a place for adults. Why would you want to prescribe uniform for students in a university? This is not a primary school or a JSS. And so if the students may want to wear whatever they want to wear, why the restriction? The argument is that it is a university, a place for adults.
It is indeed a place for adults. But I believe that when you sign on to become a student of the University of Professional Studies, there are rules that you sign up to, and the dress code is part of it. So as long as you sign up to be in the university, this is what the university requires of you. This is our expectation. I believe that those who go to the law school, these are adults, these are professionals who work, but they have a prescribed attire that is required of them to wear. I don't see people complaining about that. And why is that? So I believe that every institution that you go to has its own rules. I believe in your organization in city, you will have your set rules or that are acceptable in terms of your dressing, maybe what you do, you don't. There are rules.
Hello, Abba. Hello.
The rules of the game. Hello, I'm here.
I can hear you. Your last submission, your line went dead a bit.
Yes, I'm actually on the road, so pardon me.
Oh, okay.
So what I would like to say is that we hear the public. we have listened. The compliance, the enforcement will go on. We will continue to do it in a very respectable and dignified way. Nobody has a right to touch anybody, and that we would enforce that. We are training the team that is enforcing this, and we are using our student leaders also to continue to engage our students and making available platforms that will continue to engage our students on. It is for the good of our students. And we hear them, and we work together to support our students. And I believe that when we review that living document, some of the concerns will be reflected in there.
Madam Abaloko, I'll say a big thank you for your time.
I am very grateful. Have a wonderful evening.
Abaloko is Director of Public Relations at the University of Professional Studies, UPSA. You're still listening to Eyewitness News, and this is Point Blank.